Alright guys, welcome back to the Grumbling Gamer YouTube channel where we pretty much open anything and everything. Today I got another live one for you guys. It's going to be magic cards. So first thing we want to open up, Wilds of the Drain booster box. Or not booster box, bundle box. It's got a couple of cards in here, a couple of lands, a couple of regular boosters. And we'll go ahead and put those over here. Wilds of the Drain. Got a little die we'll keep in here for now. We can put extra cards in here if we need to. Okay, and then following that, we'll do my first show face on Pokemon. So I figured that would be kind of a cool thing to do for you guys today. I also have Phyrexia bundles. Yay! 13 plus. Nothing but net. You got it? Well, that was a live look on my Phyrexia box falling. Sucks. Alright, let's see what happened to it. I got another confession to make. I'm the dude. Alright, so Phyrexia. What is it? All will be one in Phyrexia. And then Wilds of the Drain. Put there. Phyrexia we'll put here. Wonder if it comes with any extra. It does come with extra cards and some lands to get you started with the bundle. So let's get our vampire on and let's get this figured out. I also have a box of Lost Caverns of Exelon, which I don't know if I'll be needing to get into tonight. Probably not. I'll have more than enough to show you guys off, to show off to you guys with all of these packs. So right now we're looking at 2 packs of draft boosters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 packs of set boosters. I just opened up that box. We have 9 packs, I believe, of this set booster. Yep, I had 1 extra one. We have 1 draft booster of Brothers War. We have an enormous amount of collector boosters of Brothers War. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we have that exact amount on there, so it's 18. We've got Innistrads, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I believe that's from the Innistrad gift bundle that I got. Midnight Hunt, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I believe that's what they used to come with. Dominaria United. Get some of those out here. More Brothers War draft boosters. Modern Horizons 2. Dominaria United. March of the Machine. New Capenia. Let's see. Lost Caverns of Exelon. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of those. We got an Unfinity, which is one of my cooler. It's not really worth all that much, but it's actually a super cool booster. It's a really cool set. Commander Masters. I'm looking forward to open this. And then Return to Ravnica, the 15 card booster pack. So, where are we going to start today? We're gonna go straight into our singles, right? So we'll go ahead and we'll move my keyboard right off the thing right here. And quite possibly every single thing, every time I look, All right, so a lot of noises tonight. Let's get that all figured out real quick. Okay. So we are good there, folks. Let me go ahead and put the charger on my phone. Okay, that way we can watch more of this. All right, guys. So we've got the. We also have some sleeves. We have some top loaders, and we should be good to go. So where are we gonna start? Well, I was trying to tell you guys when I knocked over a ton of things here. We're gonna put over there. We'll put this over here. We'll put that there. And then we'll open up our 3 cards. So we'll start with the Infinity. All right, Unfinity. It's gonna be Focused Fun Ambulance. Now You See Me. So let's see. Sanguine Sipper, Glitter Flitter. Mistakes were made. A Blank Goblin. You may add the mountain for each unique vowel on that sticker. The vowels are A, E, I, O, U, and Y. Park Map, Discourtesy Clerk. It's gonna be an uncommon. Brimsbarone, Midway Mobster, uncommon. Park Reentry. Starlight Spectacular, that's pretty cool. Got a Forest in there. Got a Foam Weapons Kiosk. Got a Squirrel Stack. Got a Ticket Bucket Bot. It's gonna be, that's pretty cool. And then you've got this stickers. So never really know what you're gonna get when you're getting Unfinity until you've opened a couple of them, and then you go, oh, okay. So I don't believe it's one of the more expensive sets. I don't think it is. Now I know it fell. My keyboard. That makes way more sense now. It's okay. It is okay. All right, so let's do here. And we're gonna look at the cards for Magic. Let's just type in, whoa, Starlight Spectacular. I don't believe these ones are worth very much. Yeah, so Starlight Spectacular, if it was in Galaxy foil version, it'd be worth about $8, but it's not, so it's worth about $2. So we'll go ahead and keep that off to the side. As we get through more of these packs, we'll be able to move more and more of them around. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna take these collector boosters, and I'm actually going to put them back where they were at before, and I'll come grab them when the time comes. Okay? All right. Oh, understand. Call me maybe. So here's my number. So call me maybe. All right. So, oh, there's the Innistrades. Innistrades. Midnight Hunts. And some more collector boosters. All right. And then another Dominaria United. So we'll put that over here. The new companion stuff, and we'll continue on. All right, so we've got Unfinity done. So now let's do Return to Ravnica, guys. Return to Ravnica. See what we've got in this pack. So this can be a crapshoot as well. So we're looking Pursuit of Flight, Drainpipe Vermin, Giant Growth, Cursor's Accord, Trestle Troll, Gate Creeper Vine, Azorus Arrestor. Is it Guildgate, Daggerdrome Imp, Spurious Skywatch, Gutter Snipe, Street Sweeper, Judge's Familiar. Counter Flux is going to be your rare card. So let's go ahead and look that up. It's a 168. So Return to Ravnica. It's got some light wins so far. Let's go ahead and use some of these Ultra Pro card sleeves. That way we can move through these real quickly. All right, so now we're gonna do the Commander Masters deck, or sorry, Commander Masters opening. I know that this actually has a whole box with the great cards in there, but I don't know if I'm ever gonna get them. The Monarch, right off the bat, we got Kaho, Minimo Historium. We've got a Mythic Extra Planar Lens. We got a rare Sephra, Sky's Blade, Valduk, Keeper of the Flame, Sirach, the Hunt Caller, Beanstalk Giant, Havoc Jester, Murder of Crows, Intangible Virtue, Ram Through, Prophetic Prism, Deranged Assistant, Sky Snare Sniper, Gyarados, Wind Rider Wizard, Generous Gift, Cyclops Electromancer, All That Glitters, Heart Piercer Bow, Loreth Giant. So a lot of good cards in here. Let's see. Now the only question I have is, and I got this from a mystery box, is what are we looking at price wise? So Extra Planar, because these are very expensive, I thought. Extra Planar Lens. Okay, so from Commander Masters, the version that is 604, 381. Version 381 is 689. So that's what we have it at. So $689, $698. That's gonna be your. Whoop, let me get that done. That's gonna be your Mythic. Let's do Safara, Skies, Blade. So Skies, Blade, Commander Masters. Let's see, number 54 puts us at the $2 range. Core would have us at $282. I've opened Core before. Wasn't a big fan of Core 2020. All right, so we have the regular cards here now. And let me know if I'm wrong, but I'd like to know how much Commander Masters is going for now. Let's just check. Commander Masters. So Commander Masters is going for $301. Holy moly, guacamole. Dang. All right. August 4th, 2023. So you have drafts that are going for $247. The collector's edition has just tanked. And then you have, man, you got people asking for a lot of money for all of these cards. So we'll keep these all together, actually. That way we don't lose out on this. There could be something good there. Okay? All right. So let's go from there to our another small amount of cards that I have. I actually have a new Capenia booster box I haven't opened, just because people didn't really seem like they wanted to open it. All right, so Dominaria United. Gonna check on the kid there real quick. We have Innistrad, March of the Machine, one of the ones that I particularly people do not like. March of the Machine, its epilogue pack, everything about it. People did not want to open these. Let's see, we got an Incubator. Oh, we got a Rona, Herald of Invasion. All right, so Errant and Gita, Saram, Senior Edificer, Tefari's Talent. Maybe this, wait, March of the Machine? Wow, okay. Invasion of Rin, Notwold Hermit, Pyretic Prankster, Kami of the Whispered Hopes, Storm the Seed Core, Ichor Drinker, Wary Thespian, A Plains, and then Art. So let's go ahead and check out the Teferi, Saram, Errant, and Rona. They'll move the incubator to the back. So Rona, Rice Rona, Herald of Invasion. March of the Machine, that one's going to be Rona 75. And it doesn't look like, has anyone, Herald of Invasion. Rona Tolarian Obliterator. How about that? Rona, Tolarian. Has anybody even gotten this? Oh, wait, hold on. Rona. I know people got this card. It's crazy. Oh, Rona, Tolarian Obliterator. Okay. Let me get this right. Is this card $3? Yes, okay. So this card's $4. They just weren't getting it right on Price Charter. All right, we'll put that over there. Errant and... Let's just do this one real quick. Errant and Giada. Depending on the version here, the version that we got, it's about 25 cents. So not too much of a good hit on that one either. I'm really hoping for Saram. Saram, give me what I want, bro. Saram, Senior Edificer. Yes, all right. Saram, $121, guys. Saram, Senior Edificer. Heck yeah, dude. That's a way to start. That is a way to start. All right, so let's pull the top loader out, put it straight into there. I'm not sure if, so this one's packed fresh, so let's hope that that one's worth a good amount. All right, so let's do Teferi Talent. Okay, Teferi's Talent is going to be 49 cents. So nothing crazy for that one. All right, and then we have a bunch of silver uncommons and commons. What I'd like to do is come back to this and start looking at the cards again. So let's look at them right now. So Saram Senior Edificer. Whenever you cast an aura, equipment, or vehicle spell, draw a card. Very simple. There's a reason why this is a rare card, and there's a reason why it came out in 2023. So let's look at these ones. Teferi's Talent, Enchant Planeswalker. Oh, so Enchant Planeswalker has -12. You get an emblem with, you may activate loyalty abilities on Planeswalkers you control on any player's turn anytime you would cast an instant. Huh. Whenever you draw a card, put a loyalty counter on the enchanted Planeswalker. Okay. That's pretty cool. Errant and Gaida, Flash, Flying. You may look at the top card of your library at any time. You may cast spells with a flash or flying from the top of your library. Wow. Rona, Tolarian Obliterator. Trample, legendary creature. It's a Phyrexian wizard. Whenever a source deals damage to Rona, Tolarian Obliterator, that source's controller exiles a card from their hand at random. If it's a land card, you may put it into the battlefield under your control. Otherwise, you may cast it without paying its mana cost. Then we have Sephira, Sky's Blade. You may pay a plains and tap 4 untapped creatures you control with flying rather than pay this spell's mana cost. The two things for this one are flying and lifelink. Other creatures you control with flying have indestructible. Dang. Then we have the Extraplanar Lens, guys. All right. So, Imprint. With Extraplanar Lens, when it enters the battlefield, you may exile target land you control. Whenever a land with the same name as the exiled card is tapped for mana, its controller adds 1 mana for any type of that land produced. And finally, we have Counterflux. Counterflux can be countered by spells or abilities. Nice. Counter target spell you don't control. Overload is 1 colorless mana with 2 islands and 1 mountain. You also may cast this spell for its overload cost. If you do, change its text by replacing all instances of target with each. Let's see. Counter each spell you don't control. That could be an OP card. And then finally, guys, we got Starlight Spectacular. We got the Parade. At the beginning of combat on your turn, choose creatures you control, control 1 at a time until each creature you control has been chosen. Each of these creatures gets +1/+1 until the end of the turn for each creature chosen before it. Places everyone. The first creature in line gets +0/+0. Ha, ha, ha. And then finally, we have SRAM, Senior Edificer. I've talked about that one already. So we're just going to keep going on from there. All right. So, nothing better than to open up one of my favorite ones, actually, from, I think I filmed it today. Modern Horizons Original, Modern Horizons 2, and I believe people are looking for Modern Horizons 3. So, this one really, I'm a big fan of the first one, so... and that's just from today, and I did some extra work that you guys probably don't know about, but I actually built some decks out. I felt very good about that. Squirrel deck. The Vampire deck, I didn't have the cards for it, but it was kind of interesting. And then, what was the other one I was doing? Oh, the Goblin deck. So, Squirrel, Goblin. Look at the Vampire one. There's also a blue one that I was looking at. And then that one had, like, you could play certain cards from the top of your deck with no mana cost. Kind of interesting. Let's see. Knight of Mirror, Mire Escape Ring, Unbounded Potential, Break Ties, Archbound Prototype, Tireless Provisioner, Sanctuary Raptor, Yusari, Fortune's Flame, Seal of Cleansing, Lens Flare, Archbound Prototype, Totally Lost. Thopter is going to be your flying. So Yusari, Fortune's Flame. Let's see what the costs for Modern Horizons 2 are at. Okay. And I did the art series too, probably because the art was great on it. So we're looking for Siri. Use card number is going to be 218. Oops. So there's so many cards in here that you don't have them all. Graded, ungraded, this card is worth $1, but I see grade 9 going for $15.50. So with that being said, straight up, guys, we're gonna put this on to the side. All right, so give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I gotta get the kids under control, and then we'll continue to go through these sets and see what we can find. All right, thank you. Guys, thanks for waiting. I actually wanted to, I know this is crazy, but I had another bundle box. March of the Machine. I have a set booster that I kind of want to open, so I want to see what I'm going to get from that before I even try. I do have New Capenia as well. New Capenia is not one that I'm looking forward to. So, March of the Machine. See what we can get off of the gift bundle. If it's really crappy, then, you know, maybe I don't open it. Maybe I just leave it and let it go. Can't find my Modern Horizons 2 box. Thought I picked it up a long time ago. Must not have. So we'll just go from there. Alright, so okay. The kids are getting crazy over here. Someone's gotta stop them over here. To the left, to the left, to the left. All right, March of the Machine. Let's see what we have for pricing. Trading cards, Magic. March of the Machine. All right, so what? Some of the thinking I'm doing right now. I want to get more cards that I can for these boosters, so I can think of some combos I can create with them. When I only have 2 packs, it's very hard to think of that. So, yeah. So let's just get through this Dominaria United ones real quick. Got a Badger, got a Mountain. Oh, Carplusian Forest. Aeron Benela's Ruin. Twinferno. Limebreaker. Baloth. Captain's Call. Sacred Peaks. Let's go see what that one is. Griffin Protector. Sunlit Marsh. I'm pulling all the lands. Orborg. Repossession. Tolarian Terror. Negate. Hammered Head. Elfheim Worm. Berk Weave Crusher. So let's look up the Carplusian Forest. Carplusian Forest. So, Magic in Dominaria United. The borderless Carplusian Forest is $288. So, we'll go ahead and give that one a toss. Put these cards away. So that means lands in Dominaria United are not really, I mean, at least this one is not that big of a deal. Now, if I had Carplusian Forest foil, 7th edition, which is one I did play in, it was $222. Yeah, I wish I had my 7th edition stuff still hanging around. Ornithopter, I have 4th edition, so let me see if that's, I think it's 4th edition, I can't remember. Ornithopter, Mountain, Lanoware, Loam Speaker, Radha, Coalition Warlord, Choking Masma, Joint Exploration, Lightning Strike, Argavian Phalanx, Pixie Illusionist, Tattered Apparition, Illusion, Haunting Figment, Academy Wall, Molten Monstrosity, Gitu Amplifier, Hexbane, Tortoise, and a Meteorite. So, let's take a look real quick at what Dominaria United is supposed to be providing us. Because I'm not seeing any reason to jump out there, go ahead and grab a booster box at Dominaria United. Even when it was bigger, same thing. I don't know why. Maybe it's just I have a lack of people to pull cards with or something, but I tell you what, not the same. So Lanolore 170, Dominaria United is going to be 138. Okay, so we'll go ahead and put that there. And then, like I was saying, what are we getting from Dominaria United? The 93rd expansion. The beginning of the 30th anniversary celebration. I say these things because this is what they put down as information. You have Jumpstart booster boxes, Okay, so I did get a Jumpstart booster box for 2022. I don't know what that one's for. So that one's actually $92. It is now. I got it when it was a lot cheaper. So interesting. 105 on Amazon. So Dominaria, a bunch of legends retold. I mean, when it came out, I just didn't see any reason to. Fast, fun magic with 10 unique theme versions. Pick your 2 favorite theme boosters and play with epic combos and synergies. The Phyrexians unite and fight, return where it all began. Yeah, I get it. But didn't they just do this? Like when I was a kid and stuff? Beast Territory, Ferocious Vine Wall, Sunbathing Rootwalla, Deathbloom Gardener, Magnemoth. We'll go straight to the uncommons. Linebreaker, Territorial, Moss Spirit Ancient. Let me move this back just a tiny bit. Alright, we have Bite Down, Broken Wings, Slimefoot Survey, Defiler of Vigor, oops, Briar Hydra, Forest, Wooded Ridgeline, Radiant Grove, Haunted Mire, Tangled Inlet, Shiny Forest. Alright, so we got some cards. Let's see what we've got. We've got Briar Hydra. So Briar Hydra. That one is going to be 95 cents. Once again, no good reason for me to stick around with that one. I mean, Modern Horizons, when I was opening up that, man, I felt like I was the king of the earth. I don't know why. It's Defiler of Vigor, $2.69. So, still don't see any good reason for me to go ahead and grab a Dominaria United. Rather just grab singles and go from there. I mean, honestly, guys, let me know what you guys think. I agree to disagree. I mean, I want to feel like a good reason. I just, maybe it's the creatures I'm not liking. Similar thing with Lost Caverns, Exelon. When it comes to the Jurassic World stuff, I got everything from the secret website or whatever. I didn't even open the white box. I actually have them over here. Secret Lair Drop Series. Those are actually on sale on eBay, Crumbling Gamer. If they're not already sold. So, all right. So let's go ahead and keep going. Now, I actually want to remove Kaho. Kaho, I feel like this sword is worth a little bit more than I'm saying. Yeah, okay. I'm just reading it now. I got an idea. Let me see if Kaho is worth more. Kaho. Minamo, Historian. It is worth more than I thought it was. Saviors of Kamigawa, foil. $14.33. Commander's Masters version is $149. 101, yeah. But if I got it in Kamigawa, it'd be a little bit more, right? Yeah, it would be. I have Kamigawa sitting back there, so we're good there. But Kaho, yeah, I knew I was good on that one. That's funny. All right, so let's go ahead and move these over to the side here. And then I believe we can get started on Brothers War draft boosters first, and then kind of go from there. You know what? Actually, let's do, what's the oldest one here? Magic release dates. Ravnica is on the 12th. Murders at Karlov. Ravnica Clue. Boom, 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 boom. Accept all cookies. Assassin's Creed is coming out. Oh, that's pretty sick. Fallout Commander decks. I actually still have a waiting for those 2020 of sets. So the Gathering sets. All right, so let's go here. Shadows over Innistrad, Eldritch Moon, Kaladesh, Aether Revolt, Mononket, Hour of Devastation. That's when I was big into it. Exelon, Rouse of Exelon, Dominaria is where I stopped. Guilds of Ravnica, War of the Spark. I do have War of the Spark on. I do have a pack of that. I don't know if that's worth anything. War of the Spark booster box. Sorry to actually have you guys go through this. 109. You can get it for about 75 bucks from TCG. No, you can get the booster for 109. Okay. Throne of Eldraine, Theros, Beyond Death, Ikora, Zendikar Rising, Kaldheim, Strixhaven, Dungeons and Dragons, which I do have. Innistrad Midnight Hunt would be probably the oldest one I think I have of these. And then Innistrad, Crimson Vow, Kamigawa I've opened before, Streets of New Capenna. I don't have that one. I do have the set upstairs. Dominaria United, The Brothers War, Phyrexia, All Will Be One. So Phyrexia came out after. March of the Machine came out after. Wilds of Eldraine came out after, along with the Lost Caverns of Exelon. And so we have the oldest one being, I believe, Midnight Hunt for Innistrad. So we're going to open up Midnight Hunt, and then it goes to Crimson Vow. All right, guys, let's do that. All right, so let's put these over here. We still have the collector boosters to open for Brothers War, which will stay to the end. We will open the draft boosters, though. All right, so let's see what we get, dude. I'm excited. So we have our first art card. We have Swamp. We got Thrabian Exorcism, Locked in the Cemetery, Duress, and these are gnarly cards. Olivia's Midnight Ambush, Sunrise Cavalier, Sacred Fire, Beloved Beggar, Bird Admirer, Lind, Cheerful Tormentor, Rockfall Veil, Homestead Courage, Bloodied Ghost. This is a gnarly set. All right. First off, I'm digging it. I'm excited by it. Second off, let's look at some pricing. Rockfall Veil. So Rockfall Veil, not the special version. Let's just say Midnight Hunt. Let's see. Let's go back to Magic cards here. Let's go to Midnight Hunt. Innistrad. Innistrad. There we go. Innistrad. Midnight Hunt. All right, so price high to low, we've got Rockfall. Oh man. Lind is worth 76 or 38 versions. Version 38 is worth 225. Nothing to be too mad about. Coming out of that box though, pretty cool. Rockfall Veil. I know this one is redone for Doctor Who, and I have a good amount of those. So $2 for that. These kind of remind me of Universal's monster stuff, Monster Mash. Let's do Midnight Hunt again. See what we can get. I'm kind of excited still. Oh, heck yeah. What is this? All right. See, these are the kind of cards where you're just like, all right. Got a Forest, got a Duress. Olivia's did that one again. Mounted Dread Knight. Let's just go straight to it. Let's go to Phantom Carriage. So we're going to start pulling the silvers out, the uncommons. Root Coil Creeper. And let's do this. Like that. And then Winterthorn Blessing. Bait Hook Angler. Bereaved Survivor. Light Up the Night. It's going to be your rare. And then I got something from the pack with my nose. Whew. That's whatever that is. I'm not digging that. Smells like of cigarettes. Don't like that at all. It's in the pack totally like, ugh. All right, Sacred Fire, Beloved Beggar, Blind Admirer, Homestead Courage, Bloody Ghost. It's gonna be your, so this is an interesting one. So I didn't really ever pull from these, but I'm seeing you can use either a plains or you can use a swamp for a Bloody Ghost. So I don't know if that would be considered artifact or what that'd be considered. Well, it's not considered artifact, but a colorless actually. All right. Wonder how many green cards are going to be in this entire deck or entire set. So here's my number. So call me, baby. Look at that, dude. That's pretty sick. Look at that, plains. Love that. And there's no print lines. That's amazing. Carrying Cathars, Search Party Captain, Gavney Silversmith. Oh, first one, we got our Purifying. Oh, so let me actually look up Light Up the Night. Sorry, guys. I'm getting a little ahead of myself. Light Up the Night. All right, so Light Up the Night Midnight Hunt is going for $1.30, so nothing crazy. Apple of my eye. It's on to my kid. She's over here messing with things. All right, so Purifying Dragon, uncommon. Catharic Pyre, uncommon. Mystic Skull, artifact, uncommon. Morning Patrol. Look at this one. Midnight Watch, or Village Watch. Human Werewolf, Haste and Daybound. Mountain. Look at these cards. These are cool. Shady Traveler. Suspicious Stowaway. Timberland Guide. And then Magic Minigame. Into the Story Horror Edition. Tell the best horror story you can using the cards in your booster as inspiration. Interesting. All right. That's kind of cool. I like that. So they had some good people on there. But still, Suspicious. I can't tell you though. I can't say this enough. I don't know if anybody else has opened these. The gift bundle. There's a smell coming from it that is bothering the crap out of me. Midnight Hunt non-foil. So non-foil Midnight Hunt. Suspicious Stowaway cannot be blocked, so it's another werewolf. So werewolf decks, man. Whenever Suspicious Stowaway deals a combat damage to a player, draw a card, then discard a card. And then Daybound is if a player casts no spells during their own turn, it becomes next turn. So you have to have a daylight, nighttime, so day, night counter, and get that back and forth. So let's just keep it going. I do like that I'm starting to pull out the cards that I like. You know, I would have done this before, but I didn't have enough cards to call it like that. And I do now. So let's go ahead and, oh, let's not pull over a bunch of Lord of the Rings cards over there too. I don't want to mess up. All right, let's keep it going. 17 minutes in. Let's see what we've got. Another art cards. These arts are amazing. All right, so we'll put the art card down there. Plains, Tapping the Window, Candle Trap, Startle, Unblinking Observer, Audric's Outrider, Human Knights. Whenever Audric's Outrider or another creature you control dies, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. Pretty simple that. I would have thought that would be that little gray, black to kind of like plains color. It's kind of interesting. Flesh Taker. Whenever you sacrifice another creature, you gain 1 life and you can scry 1. Sacrifice another creature, Flesh Taker gets +2/+2 until end of turn. Then you have the Morning Patrol. Then you have a Tavern Ruffian. I love the art on these. Dawnheart Mentor. It's going to be my first green card. All right. And that's going to be a Human Warlock. A Croaking Counterpart, Stuffed Bear, and a Knowledge Pool. Interesting. So there's my artifact. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's look up Knowledge Pool. So Knowledge Pull comes from Meridian Besieged. The non-foil version goes for 155, so it's probably just a way for them to add numbers. I'm not sure. I've never really asked anybody why they do that. It's probably just to print more numbers to put back into play. And then Croaking Counterpart. Croaking Counterpart is going to be $1.30. There's 3 versions of Croaking Counterpart. One's going to be regular, extended art, and then you have foil. Create a token that's a copy of target non-frog creature, except it's still a 1/1 green frog. You also have flashback for 3 mana plus a forest plus a island. You may cast this card from your graveyard for its flashback cost and then exile it. A frog is the sincerest form of flattery. All right. Right. You heard it correctly. A frog. Oh, what? Oh, what? Oh, what? It's them, not me. All right. So we've got a really cool mountain. These actually remind me of Boulder's Gate. So when I get a chance to, I'm going to actually open up the Boulder's Gate stuff. Plummet, Stormrider Spirit, Soul Guide Griff. Turn the Earth is going to be one of my greens. Choose up to 3 target cards in your graveyards. The owners of these cards shuffle them into their libraries. You gain 2 life. Interesting. And you can do flashback to bring it back again to exile. Rise of the Ants. Create 2 3/3 green insect creature tokens. You gain 2 life. Ant insect decks, huh? Delver of Secrets. At the beginning of your upkeep, look at the top card of your library. You may reveal that card. If an instant or sorcery card is revealed this way, transform Delver of Secrets. So, transformation turns into Insectal Aberration with flying.
You're saying insectable what?
Insect.
Oh, okay.
Insectile Aberration.
There we go.
Not any better. Candle Grove Witch, and then we have Tolvar. Ooh, guys, we got a Jack-o'-lantern. Ooh, we got a Treacherous Werewolf. All right, so they added a card from an old set. Treacherous Werewolf. 113. So this comes from Magic Judgment. You guys have seen that? I haven't seen that in a long time, they said. I actually don't remember how old Judgment is. But it is their old 1993, 2002, so 2002. 2002, it's a very long time ago. Let's just put that in, where are we putting that? We'll put that down here. So we'll start building out our swamps. And then we are looking for Tovalar, Dire Overlord. Tolavar. So Tolavar, a normal version, I guess it's a transformation. It's a Overlord at Midnight Scourge. It's $1.25. Nothing too crazy. So whenever a wolf or werewolf you control deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. At the beginning of the upkeep, if you control 3 or more wolves and or werewolves, so they don't have enough werewolves, that's what they're saying, it becomes night, then transform any number of human werewolves you control, daybound, for a 4. And then whenever a wolf or werewolf you control deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. And then you have X amount of mana, plus a mountain, plus a forest. Target wolf or werewolf you control gets plus X, plus 0, and gains trample till end of turn. It is nightbound. So we'll go ahead and put that where it's deserved to be. Actually, deserves not to be there, it's supposed to be up here. Deserved. And then finally we have good old Jack-o'-lantern. Jack-o'-lantern. Innistrad, Wild Hunt. Foil, 134. I'm glad I kept this up. These foils are actually in really good condition. I'm really happy with that. So it is an artifact. We'll go ahead and put it where it needs to go. All right, and then the werewolf is the same thing. Just because it's a different set, I'm gonna go ahead and sleeve it up And then Coho will go there. And then Siam actually will go over here with my other guys. And we can set a task to do Swamp right there. All right, so got all those. Down to our last 2 packs of Innistrad Midnight Hunt. So probably be a series of videos. I think it'd be a good idea to do. Because I can't get you guys going with 50-minute videos, can I? Man, maybe I can, I don't know. Mountain, Electric Revelation, Otherworldly Gaze, a regular Jack-o'-lantern, a Dawnheart Mentor. When Dawnheart Mentor enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 white human creature token. It has Coven, so it's the Warlock Coven. So it's going to be 5 mana plus an additional forest mana. Target creature you control gets +3/+3 and gains trample until end of turn. Activate only if you control 3 or more creatures with different powers. So a little bit of complex there, so you got to keep an eye on different powers, different creatures. But it is what it is. Then you have Dawnheart Wardens. So Warlocks are pretty huge in this, I'm seeing. Vigilance is one of the features, and then Coven is another one. At the beginning of combat on your turn, if you control 3 or more creatures with different powers, creatures you control get +1/+0 until end of turn. Just another feature set that you can use. I forget what they call them, feature sets, or different powers they have. And then we have Birdmire, which has Reach and is Daybound. We have the Fangblade Brigand. It's a human werewolf. 1+ mountain. Fangblade Brigand gets +1/+0 and gains first strike until end of turn. It is also Daybound. We don't have to say that one. Shipwreck Marsh, and I believe they redid Shipwreck Marsh a couple times, so we'll go ahead and put that there. Ooh, guys, we just hit the proverbial jackpot. Triple rare. Your first harvest tide may be your last. Nights on Innistrad grow longer. The werewolves plan to ravage the humans' upcoming Harvestide Festival to ensure a future of eternal night. Werewolf planeswalker Arlen Cord must stop her kin and the encroaching darkness. Can she and her newfound allies restore balance before the sun sets for good? I don't know. Who knows? I'm sure they did. Couldn't tell you. I didn't buy the book. So Rockfall, I'm pretty sure Rockfall Vale actually was one of the...
Grade B? Strawberry?
Yep, it was in Doctor Who. That's what I realized. So they did a lot of the Innistrads went to Doctor Who. So kind of ate into Doctor Who's cost, which is kind of interesting. But it is what it is. And so let's look up Catilda, Dawnheart Prime. So Catilda was a Midnight Hunt as well. She's not foil. She has protection from werewolves. Human creatures you control have a tap feature. Add 1 mana of any to this creature's colors. Oh, cool. And then 4+ forest + plains tap puts a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. So very simply, it's a augmenter of your creatures. It can also be used with a different spell. So you can do that Warlock Coven stuff.
No blueberries? That's okay.
Alright, so we are on our last pack of Innistrad Midnight Hunt. So I want you guys to let me know how this has been. This is going to be the first video of a continuous opening of boosters. And I think we'll do gift bundles. We'll do the gift so they're not super expensive. And then we can continue to open as every set comes out. Rather than pull the whole booster box, unless it's a really, really good one, like Commander Masters was supposed to be. I don't know how people feel about Commander Masters. I personally don't know if I can actually get myself to go and buy a whole box right now. I don't even know what price it's at. And then do I buy the regular box, or do I buy the Commander? Do I buy the collector's edition? Because, you know, a lot of the players choose not to buy collector's edition because they can't use those cards very easily in play. And it's much easier for the people who are judges and everybody else is looking at the cards to read the cards if they're not foil. So, and even that, doing extended art and then doing full arts on them is crazy. But they're all collector, right? Famished Forgers, Falcon Wrath, Perforator, Voldaren, Stinger, Blade Brand, Local Griff. Not a very big bird, but still a bird nonetheless. Bird with Oh, it's a hippogriff. Borrowed Time. Flash flying. Let's see. Borrowed Time is when Borrowed Time enters the battlefield, exile target non-land permanent and opponent controls until Borrowed Time leaves the battlefield. Very good way to basically say, hey, your creature is gone. It's not dead, but it's just another way for it to be pulled away, so they can't use it again and can't be cycled back in or anything they want to use. All right, defend the Solstice. Distribute 3+1/+1 counters among 1, 2, or 3 target creatures you control. Costs 4 mana. I don't think it's a bad deal. 3, so just you could do a +3/+3 for 4 mana. It's pretty effective. Harvesttide Infiltrator. Let's see, Tireless Hauler. Oh, here we go. Dire Stain Rampage. This is a long one, so hold on. Let me do the day versus night mini game here real quick. Become a defender of the day or monster of the night in this rock paper scissors style game. All right, we'll read that later. All right. Then play with fire. Play with fire deals 2 damage to any target, and the player is dealt damage this way. Scry 1. An effectiveness for a single mana card. This is I would want 4 of these in my deck. At least 2. Depends on I don't know how big the set is. There, 277. It depends. Maybe 2, maybe 3, 4 if I can get 4. Dire Stain Rampage. This is a long one, guys. And this is a good way to go from this video and jump to the next one. Destroy target artifact, enchantment, or land. If the land was destroyed this way, its controller may search the library for up to 2 basic land cards, put them into the battlefield tapped, then shuffle. Otherwise, its controller may search their library for a basic land card, put it into the battlefield tapped, and then shuffle. Flashback, 3 mana plus a mountain plus a forest. So that is going to be your Dire Stain Rampage. And we'll put that there. I do like how they put combo cards as the rare cards. It's pretty nice. And there's a particular, I think Dire Stain Rampage is something that they do, for werewolves to do. So we'll call it good for here for part 1, and then we'll move on for part 2, which is going to contain Innistrad, Crimson Vow, and then we're going to go to the next one, which will contain, I believe, Brothers War, then March of the Machine, could be backwards, then Phyrexia. I don't know how these are all going to go, but Wilds of Eldraine is the latest one. But anyway, yeah, if you have any questions, please leave them down below. Any comments and concerns, also leave them down below or send me a message. If you like my content and you want me to do more with it, like I have been with the other content earlier today, Modern Horizons, I will go ahead and I'll build decks all day long. I loved that set. I could open that set again. It was very nice to see. And then, actually forgot one card, Shipwreck Marsh. So let's go ahead and look that up real quick. I don't want it to be on the next video. Shipwreck Marsh for Midnight Hunt's gonna be $4.10. It's an island. It's gonna be, you can do either a tap for a island or a swamp. So we'll go ahead and put that down there. So anyway, yeah, I hope you guys liked the video today. I'm gonna keep doing these. I like doing these. I like showing my face off in these because this is content that I like to do. You can see the BCW boxes behind me. You can see a lot of this stuff. You can see White Schwartz. You can see Pokemon card stuff. All sorts of cool stuff. I actually have it all the way around here to the right too, going all the way down the hallway. So plenty of stuff to open up and look at. There's some things that I probably won't open ever again. Most of it's going to be White Shorts. But you'll see me open up the big 3 all the time. Big 3 I call Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, Magic. You'll see me opening up all the time. And the White Shorts card I'll ever open again is Avatar. That's about it. Anyway, thank you guys. Have a good night. Peace.